What I like best about Edsby is the comprehensive and simple way that information is available to parents and students about what's going on in the classes that I teach.
As we started doing online attendance, as we started posting homework for students, creating groups for our teams, it just became a really easy way to communicate with students, and that's always been a difficult process.
We didn't want to end up with it being a student-teacher communication device. We really wanted the parents on board as well, and that worked really well.
I love Edsby because it's a gateway into our classroom, so I think that's what our parents really are looking for, and it's our primary source of communication.
We use the full suite of Edsby functionality, so a teacher will walk in the morning and the first thing they're going to do is they have to be on Edsby because they do attendance through Edsby. And they were already on Edsby the night before because they were posting their lessons. We use the planner, the journals that are in Edsby. That's how teachers communicate with their students. They've already posted their handouts.
Our teachers especially love Edsby, especially with our little ones. So our preschoolers, our JKs, our SKs, sometimes they go home, they don't remember what happens in the day. So our teachers like to post pictures on Edsby so the parents can just get a snippet or a glimpse into the classroom and to see what happens in the classroom. As well, it's a nice conversation starter around dinner time for parents.
We sometimes have parents say, you know, we have a high school age son and he doesn't communicate with us a lot, but this is a great way to start a conversation.
So at St. Andrews every year we do due diligence and check out all the other systems that we can find, LMS type systems. Many of them have specific things they do very well. Some of them, for example, are essentially free, very inexpensive. Some of them are very good at managing SIS type data. A few of them do classroom integration stuff, although none of them brilliantly in our opinion, with the exception of Edsby. Edsby does all that. It brings data into the system. It does the classroom extremely well. The gradebook is the best we found anywhere. And on top of all that, it's this social connectivity that allows people to interact with each other and interact with the data that you already have in your school system. There's simply nothing comparable out there.
Having used about 2 or 3 different versions of a digital gradebook, this is by far my favorite gradebook.
We've tried a variety of software prior to our use of Edsby. Never found one thing that did it all that we wanted to do in a way that Edsby does.
So previous we would use traditional email clients or our school website to notify parents or students of upcoming events or changes to schedules, and now with Edsby you can do that instantly from anywhere right in the middle of a class.
It wasn't long before it just felt like home.
We had teachers that were very taken back by Edsby, very not computer literate teachers at all, but now they fully embrace it, and those are the teachers that are on it a lot more.
I know for many of our teachers who are involved in extracurricular activities, the facilities for creating and managing groups have been fantastic as well.
Before we had Edsby groups, every teacher had invented their own way of communicating with the group. And they were all different. So students knew that if they were on this team, this coach communicated via paper. If they were in this group, this teacher communicated via email. And what was really nice is our staff jumped on board with groups and we centralized how we communicated with student groups and teams. And that's probably the best part about it.
So we have many different groups that have been put in place, and teachers will frequently post, oh, I used this in my lesson today, or this worked well. Somebody else will pull that information and try it in their class.
We have about 100% of our teachers using it, and I'd say almost all of our students checking Edsby on a daily basis.
Usage is extremely high. Parents are well aware of if there was an assignment missing prior to a parent-teacher interview.
One of the great things about Edsby is that it's a dynamic, agile organization in which the changes aren't coming sort of annually or semi-annually, they're coming almost daily.
It was radical for our school and our staff to be using a product that was evolving and changing over time, that we were being asked for feedback on how's this part working, how's this part working, what would you like to see in the product.
We started out with, I believe, on the order of 60 to 70 sort of requests or things we'd like to see in Edsby. And over the last 3 years, I think we've probably seen 40 to 50 of those implemented, which is phenomenal. One
of the first weeks we used it, a teacher posted a question in the feedback section of Edsby for our school and got a response within 10 minutes. And their comment was, wow, there's actually people there. Which was not our experience with other software packages.
Our school lives on this system. Students are on it every single day.
Edsby really is a fantastic product and is is a match for how education is moving to.
There's limitless possibilities of what you can do, and the more and more we become familiar with Edsby, the possibilities are endless.
It puts us in the best position we've ever been in as a school for communicating what's going on in class, with students, to parents, and in the school as a whole.
Edsby brings data together and then lets people interact with it. And there's simply nothing out there that does that as well.